بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
کہ مردوں نے بیویوں کے لیے زیب و زینت چھوڑ دی تو وہ غیر مردوں کی طرف مائل ہو گئیں.
Tariq Jameel, who is often referred to as Maulana Tariq Jameel, is one of the most popular Islamic scholars in the world. People all over the world know him. His sermons and teachings reflect thoughts on peace, harmony, tolerance, and respect for others. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of FTD Facts. I'm Leroy Kenton, and many of you guys have been requesting for me to do a video about him, which I'll just put up your names on the screen right here. Thanks to everybody that requested for me to do a video about him. So let's just begin with the facts, alright? Tariq Jameel was born 1953 in Tulaba, Punjab, Pakistan. His father belonged to the Muslim Rajputs community. He was raised in Mian Chanu City, another city in the province of Punjab, Pakistan. The town itself was named after a Sufi saint, Baba Mian Chanu, who lived and was buried there. Tariq Jameel is a speaker of the Hanafi school, which is one of the four religious Sunni Islamic schools of study and theory of law. Just to give you a little bit of background for those of you who don't know this, the Sunnis and the Shias differ in their beliefs as to who was the rightful successor after the Islamic prophet Muhammad himself. Under the various schools, there are some different viewpoints on certain laws as well as obligations within Islam. The Hanafi school has the largest number of Sunni Muslims and is most predominant in countries like Turkey, Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, Palestine, Egypt, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. Now, I mentioned Palestine, although it is debatable whether or not Palestine qualifies as a country, but yeah. For a little bit more background, that Hanafi school is known for its liberal religious orientation that elevates belief over practice and is tolerant of differences within Muslim communities. Getting back to Tariq Jameel now, in his childhood, Tariq Jameel lived a relatively modest life, and religion was not a major part of his life growing up. It wasn't until he pursued his MBBS in Lahore that his focus shifted towards Islam. After completing his pre-medical studies at the Government College University in Lahore, he went on to the King Edward Medical College, also located in Lahore, Pakistan.
اور اس کے ساتھ دنیا اور آخرت کی کامیابیوں کو اللہ نے جوڑا ہے. یا ابا سفیان، میرے نبی نے فرمایا جئتکم بکرامۃ الدنیا والآخرہ.
He intended to do his MBBS, but the pull towards spirituality really urged him to switch to Islamic education. He then went on to receive Islamic education from Jamia Arabia Raiwan, which is near Lahore, where he studied the Quran, the Hadith, Sharia, Tasawwuf, logic, and fiqh. Now, dealing with his transition towards Islam, his interest towards Islam really grew during his hostel life in Lahore and can mainly be attributed to the group members of Tablighi Jamaat, who he became friends with during his college life. The Tablighi Jamaat are non-political global Sunni Islamic missionary movement that urges Muslims to return to the primary Sunni Islam, particularly in matters of ritual dress and personal behavior. The organization is estimated to have upwards of 150 million followers, the majority of whom are living in South Asia. It has been called one of the most influential religious movements in the 20th century Islam. Maulana Tariq Jameel regularly delivers lectures and speeches encouraging people to follow Islamic values and principles and to put them into practice in everyday life.
میرے رب کہہ رہا ہے مجھے زیتون کی مجھے انجیر کی قسم مجھے زیتون کی قسم.
He emphasizes an Islam without sects, politics, or violence. He has traveled extensively preaching his sermons and has delivered thousands of lectures all over the world. To gain further knowledge, he mastered the ability to understand and fluently speak Arabic and traveled extensively to numerous Islamic countries.
ماں کو دیکھا 6 برس. کاش میرے ماں باپ زندہ ہوتے. میں ان کی بڑی خدمت کرتا. اور ان میں سے کوئی ایک ہوتا ہے ماں کو کہ چونکہ ماں دیکھا نا باپ تو دیکھا نہیں. تو کہا میری یہ حسرت ہے کہ میں مسلح پہ کھڑا ہوتا اور میں اس
What makes Maulana Tariq Jameel stand out so much over other Islamic preachers is his charming appearance and combined with a strong voice and the ability to deliver religious lectures. Within a few years, Maulana Tariq Jameel became one of the most profound and inspiring teachers of Islam in the Urdu language.
پوری زندگی لے کر آئیں تو دائیں بائیں سے چیزیں اکٹھی ہو جاتی ہیں، ذہن میں آتی، میں ادھر چلا جاتا ہوں. میں اپنے نبی کی ذات بتا رہا ہوں، ذات کہ آپ کا سینہ اور پیٹ برابر، زندگی بھر پیٹ بھر کے کھانا نہیں کھایا.
Now, for his rise to fame, due to his sermons and simple and modest lifestyle, Tariq Jameel commands respect from Muslims all over the world, as I mentioned. He has a simple, eloquent, and distinct style of explaining the purpose of human life and its creation, and often uses scientific examples to support his arguments. He has delivered lectures to all types of communities in society, with the attendees being doctors, engineers, professors, business owners, government officials, TV and film artists, politicians, and his efforts brought real Islamic value in the lives of some of the greatest Pakistani cricket legends such as Saeed Anwar, Inzaman ul Haq, Mohammad Yusuf, Saqlain Mashtaq Ahmed, and Salim Malik. Tariq Jameel's lectures incorporate a wide range of issues of Islam and social concerns. He especially emphasizes on self-purification, avoidance of violent ways, and the observation of Allah's order.
جس میں پانی جائے پھر وہ غذا کو تھوڑا سا وہ نرم کرے اور وہ اس کو ہضم کرنے میں مدد کرے. لیکن ہمارے لوگ کھاتے ہیں کہ یہاں تک جب تک نوالا نہیں آتا ہوں جن کھاتا ہی کچھ نہیں.
He repeatedly asks Muslims to tawbah, which is to repent for past sins and to retreat from the wrong way of life, leading to come back to the right path, leaving the wrong one.
کون ہے الذی خلق السماوات والارض فی 6 ایام، اسی نے اس زمین آسمان کو 6 دن میں بنایا. ثم استوى علی العرش، عرش پر استوا کیا. یغشی اللیل النہار، دن رات کا نظام چلایا. یلطبہ حثیفا، آگے آگے دن پیچھے پیچھے رات.
He is a huge critic of moral degeneration, indecent practices, and shamelessness that have established its stronghold among young generations of Muslims. In recent news, this year as a matter of fact, he planned to come to Canada for a religious tour, but his security clearance became an issue. As soon as it got resolved, Maulana Tariq Jameel traveled to Canada to continue with his prior commitments. However, it seems like things didn't go as planned. A video was uploaded on May 22nd, 2017 on his social media accounts explaining that he had to cancel his later appearances because he was suffering from a severe headache. He requested everyone to pray for him for a very quick recovery.
مجھے اچانک سر درد کا اٹیک ہو گیا، اس کی وجہ سے میں بہت معذرت خواہ ہوں. میں اپنے پروگرام پورے نہیں کر سکتا. آپ سب سے معافی چاہتا ہوں اور دعا کی درخواست کرتا ہوں.
Tariq Jameel's audio lectures are circulated on the internet. Among his other activities, he also runs a madrasa, which is a school in ISLAMABAD, Pakistan. He was listed as a popular speaker in the 2013-2014 edition of the book Muslim 500, the world's 500 most influential Muslims. And before I go, our sponsor for this episode is Grammarly.com. Grammarly is a world-leading software in improving your written English skills. It has hundreds of spelling and grammatical errors that you constantly make in English every single day, and it corrects them for you. It's so awesome that we use it here at FTD Facts, and yeah, trust me, you definitely are going to benefit from this. The link to that is down below where you can install it for free or purchase the upgrade for even more features. So that concludes this episode here on FTD Facts. Hopefully this gives you better insight into the man who is so widely followed by thousands and thousands of believers. Whether you agree with him or not, there's definitely no denying that he's made his impact in the world of Islam.
رشتہ دار موجود ہیں.